Folks, I was not planning on making another video today, but something so shocking I just found out that I'm like, I gotta record a video. I was ready to go take a bubble bath, listen to Amazon conference call, I was about done with this day. It's the greatest day ever in the history of the public account. The first time we ever, we're up over six figures in the public account alone today. It might have been my best day overall in the stock market ever. Just tremendous, right? And I just got such shocking news that I'm like, I gotta freaking record a video. This is insane, okay? And it feels like, I'll get into that in just a moment, okay? Nordstrom is my second biggest position in the dividends only account. My second biggest position. It's a great dividend stock, pays me out a lot of money. It's one of those stocks, it's a valuation play for me. It's a cheap valuation. It's a great dividend, a consistent business model. Sometimes their business is going to be a little better than others, but they own Nordstrom Rack. Nothing crazy there, right? Well, after hours, I just looked, and this stock is up over 30%. This is a dividend stock. This isn't some growth stock, okay? Over 30% this stock is up, okay? So let me share what's going on here with Nordstrom. My opinion on this. Am I going to sell this stock tomorrow? Am I going to buy more shares tomorrow? What's my perspective on all that? Because this is absolute craziness. So nonetheless, guys, I appreciate everybody joining me. It's ridiculous right now. It feels like everything I touch turns to gold right now. And it felt like last year in 2022, up until pretty much the very end of the year, it seemed like everything I touched turned to dust, man. It is ridiculous right now. I mean, just like I never would have expected this. And I just log on and I'm like, wait, Nordstrom's up over 30% after hours, and this is the second biggest stock as of tomorrow. This will be the biggest position in the dividends only account. By the way, if you want to see the moves I'm making in the market tomorrow, check out the Patreon. Tomorrow's the big day. I make new buys in the Patreon portfolio. If you want to support the channel and you want to see access to that, you can check that out. That will be pinned comment down there, okay? Nordstrom soared over 30% in after-hours trading on a report that activist investor Ryan Cohen has taken a large stake in the department store chain and wants board changes. Cohen is said to be one of the top 5 non-family holder of the retailer. Am I up there? No, not quite, okay? According to Wall Street Journal report, which cites people familiar, Cohen wants to replace at least one director and is focused on former Bed Bath & Beyond CEO Mark Triton, who the activist believes is conflicted. Okay. Cohen, the chairman of GameStop. Oh boy, okay, I don't want to get tied into this now, okay? Cohen, the chairman of GameStop and the founder of online pet retailer Chewy, wants to engage with Nordstrom's management about a change in the board that can assist in some cost-cutting measures, according to the report. Cohen has gained fame in recent years, especially for a stake in GameStop, specifically among meme stock traders. News of Cohen's stake in Bed Bath & Beyond in March originally sent shares soaring 34% on March 6th. And the disclosure that he had exited the stake sent the stock obviously plunging 41% on August 19th. Now, this is one of my first concerns about this, okay? Is he just doing a glorified P&D play here, okay? That's kind of what I think about this, because you saw what obviously happened with Bed Bath & Beyond, but there's a huge difference between Bed Bath & Beyond and Nordstrom, right? Nordstrom's a company that's in a great financial position and, is a cash flow machine, should produce great profits year after year for a long time. There's no bankruptcy risk or oh my gosh, could they go under like there is in obviously a Bed Bath & Beyond, right? So a whole different company, whole different business model. But it seemed like to me, he used Bed Bath & Beyond as almost let's get everybody real excited and then dump shares right behind it, right? And I'm sure he made a fortune on that. Good for him. But, that's just not, I don't like that whole vibe. And that's why I don't trust a lot of these activists, because they say they want this and they want that, and they act like they're in it for the long term, right? Which when you start talking about you want to replace somebody on the board, it seems like more of a long-term investor would do something like that, right? But then if you're just out real quick, that's what I'm thinking about this in regards to Nordstrom. Is this something he's in it today and he's out in a month from now? This is something we have to consider, right? Well, Mr. Cohen hasn't sought any discussions with us in several years. We are open to hearing his views, as we do with all Nordstrom shareholders, a Nordstrom spokeswoman said in a statement to the Wall Street Journal. We will continue to take actions that we believe are in the best interest of the company and our shareholders. Triton was replaced as CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond in late June. Prior to his roles at Bed Bath, he was a chief marketing officer at Target. He worked for Nordstrom from 2009 to 2016. Cohen's stake at JWN comes after the upscale department store chain in September adopted a poison pill to deter a potential takeover. The new plan followed a 13G filing from Mexico City-based retailer, whatever you want to call them, okay, which disclosed that the company holds a 9.9% stake in Nordstrom. In 2017, Nordstrom family abandoned the plan to take the company private in March of 2018 at $50 a share. By the way, they should have done it. They should have done it, okay? They should have took it private at $50 a share. They wouldn't have to worry about all this drama and all these folks and everybody trying to take control of the company and things like that, right? The Cohen stake in Cohen stake in Nordstrom also follows after the Wall Street Journal reported earlier this month that Cohen amassed a stake worth hundreds of millions of dollars in Alibaba and wants the company to pursue more share buybacks. Good luck. Good luck getting Alibaba to listen to you. You think they're going to listen to you, Mr. Cohen? No. Okay. They don't give a crap about what you got to say. That's all I'll say about that. Nordstrom might care a little bit, okay? Now, here's kind of my take on this, okay? First off, am I going to buy the stock or sell the stock tomorrow based upon this news? The answer is no. Okay, not moving either way. By the way, my hair's a mess. I got done working out. Like I said, I was not planning on recording a video, and then again, if you've been watching me for years, you know my hair's a mess quite often. But this is a next level of mess here going on. Okay, so I'm not going to be buying the stock or selling the stock tomorrow based upon these news. I'm not getting super excited about this. I mean, it's cool to see a massive move tomorrow, but like I said, with this Ryan Cohen fella, I don't know how legit he is. Okay, I hope he's in it for the long term. I hope he wants to help this company achieve the best possible outcome and get somebody great on the board of directors that does phenomenal over the next few years. But just to be quite frank, I don't know how much he can really be trusted. I'll just put it like that. I don't know how much he can really be trusted to longs. Traders maybe in and out, but for the longs, I'm not quite so sure. Okay, so that's kind of my opinion on that. One last thing I just want to share with you guys here is, it seems like right now, everything is just going my way, right? For the past, let's call it since the lows of mid-October, it seems like just everything is going my way. Everything's booming. This is phenomenal. It's greatest day ever today. And then after hours, this Cohen stake comes out, my second biggest dividend stock, 30% plus, right? And, after a year like last year, where it just seemed like nothing could go right, and it's like, dude, how is everything going wrong? A lot of times in the market and in life in general, just to be frank, it's about keeping the faith and keeping on grinding, keeping working. And when it looks really, really bleak, that's when you gotta grind it out and you gotta keep the faith. Because a lot of people, they give up in these sorts of time periods. They give up in the time periods where everything's working against them. They just say, oh, hell with this, okay? I give up. This isn't working. I'm done. And they many times are so close to this next huge opportunity, but they never even get to achieve that because they gave up so dang soon. And when you got the strategy, when you got the work ethic and the temperament to take care of it, right? Things start working out, and it's not always going to work out. And those years that things don't work out and you get tore up, I think those are the best learning opportunities. And there's a lot I learned from in 2022, right, that I've adapted, including even some hedging some positions, obviously, making sure I'm sticking with a majority of profitable companies, and many other various things I learned last year, right? And so I think it's just always a work in progress, right? And you got to keep the faith, because if you don't keep the faith, you got nothing. You don't have the faith, you don't have anything in this world. Bottom line, man, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got a dollar to your name if you ain't got the faith. And that's just the honest truth, okay? So I appreciate everybody joining me, even with messy hair. And much love, guys. Appreciate you. Big moves coming tomorrow in the Patreon portfolio if you want access to see all the moves I'm making in there. Not just this week, but in every single week from here on out. Check out the pinned comment down there. Join us in there and have a great day.